The practice 2. The intensity of light, I, varies inversely with the square of the distance d from the bulb. Inversely means negative exponent. So we have d to the negative second power. I equals a times d to the negative second power. If a distance of 2 meters creates an intensity of 2.5 foot candles, determine an equation for I in terms of d. I equals a times d to the negative second power equals a over d squared. We are given a distance of 2 meters, d equals 2, creates an intensity of 2.5 foot candles. So we substitute the values for d and I. I is 2.5 equals a over d squared. D squared is 2 squared. 2.5 equals a over 4. Since this is an easy equation, we can solve by hand. Times 4 both sides. A equals 10. Do not forget to plug in back. So I equals 10 over d squared. This is the solution to A. For B, what's the intensity of light when the bulb is 5 meters away? When d equals 5, we are looking for this intensity. Plug back into this equation. I equals 10 over 5 squared equals 10 over 25 equals 0.4. So intensity of light is 0.4 when bulb is 5 meters away. 2. The volume V of an ideal gas varies directly with the cube of the temperature. If a cylinder of 50 liters contains oxygen at a temperature of 200 K, show that V equals 6.25 times 10 to the negative 6 power times t to the third power. Directly means this temperature T to the positive third power. V equals A times T to the third power. So for question A, V equals A times T to the third power. We are given V equals 50 and T equals 200. Now we substitute into this equation. 50 equals A times 200 to the third power. Let's go to calculator. Let's type the equation into this calculator. Then control menu. Enter, enter, enter. You need to check accurate answer. So go up, enter. This is the accurate answer. 6.25 times 10 to the negative 6 power. A equals 6.25 times 10 to the negative 6 power. So V equals 6.25 times 10 to the negative 6 power times t to the third power. Let's go to B. What would the gas temperature be if the volume was changed into 30 liters? We are given V equals 30 liters. We are looking for T. Now, we will use this formula. 30 equals 6.25 times 10 to the negative 6 power times T to the third power. We will use calculator. Let's type the equation into this calculator. Control menu. Enter, enter, enter. T equals 169 as a 3-sig fix. By solver, T equals 169. I did a practice 3. If a shark is spotted near to Brighton Beach, a lifeguard will activate a siren to warn swimmers. Sound intensity I of the siren varies inversely with the square of the distance d from the siren, where d is positive. It's known that at a distance of 1.5 meters from the siren, the sound intensity is 4 watts per square meter. Show that I equals 9 over d to the second power. Inversely means negative exponent, d to the negative second power. I equals a times d to the negative second power, which means I equals a over d squared. We are given distance d equals 1.5. Intensity is 4 watts per square meter. Do the substitution. I is 4 equals a times 1.5 squared. Type the equation into calculator. Then control menu. Enter, enter, enter. A equals 9. By solver, A equals 9. Then we need to plug back into this equation. So I equals 9 over d squared. Let's go to B. Sketch the curve of I on the axis below, showing clearly the point 1.54. Look at the x-axis. 0 to 6. Half is 3. Half again is 1.5. Half 4.5. Look at this y-axis. You are given the scale 5, 10, 15. Let's locate 1.5 or 4. Estimate here. We already figured out I equals 9 over d squared. Go to graph. Control divide. 9 over x squared. Make sure when you sketch the graph, you have to change the variable into x. Enter. Change the window. Menu 4. Enter. 0 to 6. We know scale is 1.5. Y minimum -5, maximum 20, scale 5. Enter. We know for inverse variation, there is a horizontal asymptote line and a vertical asymptote line. Let's label. X equals 0. Y equals 0. So we can sketch the graph like this. Let's go to C. Scarlett can hear the siren only if the sound intensity at her location is greater than 1.5 times 10 to the negative 6 power. Find the values of D where Scarlett cannot hear the siren. We are given I equals 1.5 times 10 to the negative 6 power. We already figured out the formula for I and D. I equals 9 over D squared. 1.5 times 10 to the negative 6 power equals 9 over D squared. Let's type equation into this calculator. Control menu. Enter, enter, enter. D equals 2449.49. So when D greater than 2449.49 meters, Scarlett cannot hear the siren.